Day 13. Wow. Quite a big day. I wanted to do the extra today, make today a bit bigger so that tomorrow wasn't as big. Tomorrow I'm hiking into Wilmington, but there's a storm predicted, so I thought if I could shorten tomorrow and hopefully get into Wilmington before that comes about, that would be ideal. But yeah, it just meant doing a massive day today, and I didn't actually look properly into it. I just saw the K's and I know what the trail's like, so I knew it was going to be a big day. But it was luckily it wasn't through a creek all day, but it was up and down along property fence lines over rolling green hills, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, big hills, all day with rocky terrain. And my feet have had it, they're just throbbing with pain right now. But yeah, I reckon I took 3 lots of Panadol throughout the day today, just to keep moving at a reasonable pace and deal with the rocks the best I could. Yeah, early on there were some really pretty spots. Water still sort of flowing through rocks, and so when I got down low and was sort of doing little mini creek crossings, there were little mini waterfalls everywhere, and you could just hear the water flowing gently. It was just really pretty. It was quite nice. And heaps of sheep today. Just every paddock, every property that I went through seemed to have sheep everywhere. And kangaroos amongst them, but yeah, just sheep everywhere. Actually, where I am now at Hawk's Nest Camp, that's all you can hear, in the distance in the background. So that'll be my sound effects for tonight. Just yeah, I don't know why, but I didn't think that the Heysen trail actually went to the summit of Mount Brown. I thought it turned off at the little summit junction. There's a K to the summit, and I thought that's where the Heysen trail went. But no, it goes right to the top and then down the other side of the mountain. I did that pretty good actually. That was pretty early. I got to the top at 11, so I smashed it going up. I didn't even stop a couple of times for a second or two while I flicked off ants off my shoes and gaiters. But apart from that, I just powered on up, and I got to the summit junction in 58 minutes, which is a PB for me. So good old Mount Brown. So because yesterday was a bigger day than intended, a harder day I should say, and the fact that I chose to wait at Woolshed Flat for Ben to bring me my new tent, I ended up just sort of stealth camping in Woolshed Flat. It was getting late. It was, I think, after 6 by the time we sort of put up the tent, had a sass, had a chat, and then I saw Ben off, and then so I'm glad I stayed there though. My plan was Walkery Creek camp, and I got there this morning eventually, but I was still a fair way away, and it took me a while this morning. I tried to get away pretty early. Well, I got out of Woolshed flat pretty early. My alarm went off at 6, so I just wanted to pack up and get out of there, because I felt like I probably shouldn't have been in there. So yeah, as soon as I got back down on the actual trail, I stopped and had breakfast there, and then got moving again, and then eventually came through Walkery Creek camp, which actually looked like a really nice little camp. Anyway, I powered on and ended up making it to Katninga Shed sort of just before lunch, like early lunch. I stopped there and had lunch. It was all locked up though. I'd already paid. I was meant to be staying there tonight, which, like I said, would make tomorrow a massive day. Oh man, huge. Like, I'm so glad I did what I did today. But yeah, it was all locked up. I'd already paid for it and everything, so I did call them and leave a voicemail saying that I was there for lunch and it was all locked up and I couldn't get in. But I only really needed water because I wasn't sure what the water situation would be here. But yeah, I filled everything up at Katninga Shed just in case. Ate my tin of smoked salmon for lunch, and got moving again. After going up and down, up and down, up and down these beautiful rolling green rocky hills, I finally spotted Hawk's Nest Camp. So it's always good when that happens. I was quite hungry, but I wanted to get the tent set up, so I did that. And and then I had probably dinner number one, which was delicious on-track meal, beef bolognese, one of my faves. So I've already had that, and I do also have chips and chocolate, so I will pig out on that now as well. Yeah, so that's probably about it for day 13. It was a pretty hard one. Hopefully my feet will be right to get me into Wilmington tomorrow. So stay tuned. See ya.